What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so we're gonna have a nice conversation about a message I got, man. Yeah, on my Facebook page. Yeah, you guys really been hitting me up on my Facebook page, man. So, um, man, it's gonna be an interesting video because it's all about bankruptcy, man. So I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna like mention like a whole lot of details, but the viewer just mentioned about like they almost filed bankruptcy. Yeah, it's not exactly because of magic or certain TCG, but buying in a lot of TCG singles boxes. Like I said, I'm not saying any specific TCG like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, but when we go to YouTube and we see a lot of like YouTubers, especially. I mean, I'm not gonna like bash Rudy, but he just made a video about on Pokemon about like the opportunity, man, the opportunity right there. Like patience and stuff like every time I hear opportunity now, I mean, like in like any TCG, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, or like Wise or One Piece. It's like it's I don't know. When I transition myself to being a seller, it really changed my whole perspective on like this opportunity, um, on these boxes and sealed, man. But going back to the story, like so when every time we hear the opportunity and like singles and boxes, you really have to be careful because the thing is before you plan on buying in, singles or investing in these opportunities that you hear online and social media or these YouTubers. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I myself, sometimes I would say like, oh yeah, it's like a you see this internet, like it's a great buy, like it's really still up to you whether you're gonna like jump in or like you think like, oh yeah, you know what, it might be right, there might be like um an opportunity there, but only if you really want the card, need the card, or you're really like looking for a cheaper price because like back then, you can't buy those singles, or let's just say you want to crack I don't know, like a sealed box, or you're collecting a specific sealed box that now is like a great time to buy, something like that. You really have to have a reason why you're buying it, like let's say, oh, I'm gonna buy this random Shiv uh, plane chase because I need it. Like um, certain sealed box. Like a master set, right? Oh, there's this sealed box is like it went down. Oh, I'm buying this sealed box because you know you gotta have that sentence. Like every single time. And before you even think about that, I think it's good to think of your personal like everything first, man. Especially nowadays, man. It's like times are tough out there, man. Like people losing their jobs, people just like you see on the streets, man. It's like it's really tough out there, man. Like mortgage, like the property taxes, the mortgage, the rent, like food, fuel. Yo, it's tough out there, man. Especially like you see a lot of people getting laid off. Yo, that's probably why I want to make this a full length video because like this message that I got is very interesting because the viewer, they almost filed bankruptcy Like I said, it's not totally because of Magic or Pokemon or other TCG, but it's like in general because like yo the if you pile in everything, bro, like you really have to focus on like the your personal um you have to have that all checked first, man, before you even think of like buying in all these opportunity. um I think you have to have that you got to get that all sorted out first, man. I know there could be in reserve list card, like it's time to buy, or there's an opportunity in all these sealed boxes, you know there could be, who knows, man, not financial advice, but the thing is you have to have your personal matters like check first. You got to have that all good first, because that is more important, man, like more important. You have time on all this crap, man. You like, I know it's all good. We all love, these TCGs, collecting, investing in all this. You love playing them, but you got to have your personal shit all check first, man. But I think overall, um, when when we even think when we even think about going in and buying all these sealed boxes, um, you have to you really have to be careful in how much you spend in these TCGs. I think especially well, I guess Pokemon. Um, yeah, I think overall, like almost all of them. Um, I guess actually, Pokemon and Magic, honestly, because uh, sometimes, actually, most of the time now, like how Wotc is printing these multiple, like freaking every set every month, secret layer. It's kind of like eye candy for everyone. Same thing with Pokemon, One Piece, like Lorcana even. It's almost like, oh man, I just spend money on Outlaws, man. Like I spent a lot of money on pre-release, certain singles, and then now there's Modern Horizon 3, which I have a follow-up a video on Modern Horizon 3, because man, all these stores, man, I don't know if they're just dumping all of them, but you know, um man, like I just spent a lot of money. I got hosts and murders, and then now I was so excited with Outlaws. Cowboy Bebop said, I was really excited. I bought a bunch of boxes, bunch of collectors. I was really enjoying it, and now, man, I really want to get Modern Horizon 3 too. Like man, these boxes are so expensive, but I really want to get it. So you really have to be careful where to spend your money and how much you spend in all these different sets, man. um I know it's good and exciting and all that stuff, but man, oh man, bro, you gotta be careful on how much you spend. You can't just like swipe swipe swipe, man. Because like you want to experience, you want to get a certain card. You'll have time. I guarantee you'll have time to experience all this thing opening. It's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, it might go up, certain set. Yeah, it might go down. But you gotta have your personal shit together, man. Like you can't just leave that, like, roof in your head, food on the table. That's more important, man. Your your lively, like your job, even, you gotta consider that shit, man. Like all this TCG, it's all here, man. It's not gonna go away, So that's it. I think I mentioned, I kind of covered most of the points I want to hit, but like I said, you gotta get your shit together, man. Like you have to put that first, and then the rest, man. These all TCGs, we don't want anyone to file like bankruptcy because, oh man, like I invested in like a lot of boxes, because I heard there's an opportunity on all these boxes or certain singles. Oh shit, man! I got a full binder of like these reserve list cards. Like now I can't really like sell them. Like they're trying to hose me. 50% of market price. Like now I'm like losing a lot of the value that I held onto these cards, man. So we don't want to hear that to like anyone, man. Like but yeah, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I hope this video kind of like sparks something because, like I said, these cards they're not gonna go away, man. Like there, no one's forcing you to spend money on like a certain set or a certain single or a certain box. um it's just making you think that, oh, you know what, it could be, a good time to buy, or it could be like there's an opportunity there, but you still have to think first on your personal um get your personal shit together first, man. Because especially nowadays it's really tough out there. I mean, think about it. Once you get laid off or get fired, or that's it, man. Most people, man, that's it. It's really tough out there, man. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.